Hello, good afternoon. Am I audible or not? Okay, wait a 5 minutes so other can join.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Janice.
वो सर सेकंड प्रैक्टिकल हो गया है, वो अपलोड कर दिया है। थर्ड अभी तक नहीं हुआ है, फर्स्ट सेकंड हो गए हैं।
It's okay.
ओके सर।
Okay, good afternoon, students. In last lab, we discussed one type of the classification algorithm. It's association mining algorithm. Okay, in association mining algorithm, we discussed the a priori algorithm. So, how to implement the a priori algorithm, or where we can use the association type of the algorithm that we discussed in the last lab. Okay, in today's lab, we will discuss the another type of the classification algorithm. Okay, it is uh, ID3 algorithm. Okay, first of all, we will see what is the classification, the definition of the classification, examples of the classifications. Okay, or where we can use the classification, that we will see. In the next, we will see the ID3 algorithm. It is the one type of the classification algorithm categorized under the decision tree, and I will give you the demonstration how to implement the ID3 algorithm into the Veka. Okay, and same way you just need to download one data set. Okay, તમારે એક data set જે છે એ download કરવાનો થશે, and you also you need to implement the ID3 algorithm. Okay, so this is the task for our today's lab. Now, what is the classification? In the classification, we have a different types of the tuples, or you can say the different types of the attributes. I'm saying those attributes as a X, okay, or you can say the input attributes. So we are providing the different input attributes X to our classification model. It perform the classification task and it give you the output Y. Okay, so it is in the form of the tuple X comma Y. X is your different attributes, or you can say the input attributes, and the Y is your output attributes. Okay, so where we can use the classification in the if you want to find your email address is a spam or not spam. Okay, at that time you can use the classification model. You just need to provide the different parts of your email, your content, your header, your source, your destination. Okay, so all the parts you need to provide to your classification model, and it performs the categorization operation on your input attributes. Okay, and it give you the output. In the output, it is harmful or not. Okay, so in that way we can categorize those email messages. Okay, if you want to find the tumor cells, then obviously we need to provide the different MRI scans data. Okay, as a attribute X. X means your input attribute, so we are providing the different MRI scans data to our system, and it give you the answer. Okay, those cells are the tumor cells or not. Okay, so those are the class levels. Same way, you want to provide, you want to perform the categorization on particular galaxies. At that time, also you can use the classification in the X. You need to provide the different images of the galaxy. Okay, and in a back, it provide you the answer. It is elliptical galaxy or the spiral galaxy. Means to find the type of the galaxy. Okay, or the irregular shape of the galaxy. So this is the example of the classification task. We are providing the different types of the X attributes, and in the back we are getting the output Y. Y is your class level, either in the yes or no form, or if you have a play or not play type of the class levels. It's totally depend on your application and depend on your data set. Okay, it can be the boolean answer, or it can be the more than the two values for your class level. It's totally depend on your data set. Now, what is the classification? In the classification, it's basic introduction about the classification. It is the supervised learning method. What is the supervised learning method? In our classification model, we have two types of the data. One is the training data and one is the testing data. In the training data, we have a class level. Okay, here you can see here we have a different attributes, attribute 1, 2, 3, and for that we have a class attributes. Okay, so in the supervised approach, we have a class labels with us. Okay, આપણી સાથે જે છે whenever you are performing any uh, operation on your data, on a supervised data, at that time you have a class attributes or the class label. But in a unsupervised, we do not have a class label, we don't know the class label. Okay, for the particular data we don't know the class label. So those type of the data is known as the unsupervised. Here you can see your testing data is the unsupervised because we don't know the class at labels. Okay, so those data is known as the unsupervised. Okay, so the classification model is the approach using the supervised type. We are just dividing our data into the two parts, or we have two types of the data. One is the training data and one is the testing data. We are providing a training data to our classification model, and it learns how your system works or what type of the data are there. Okay, it learns, and based on the learning algorithm it generate one model. Okay, based on the learning algorithm it generate one model. So whenever we are providing a testing data, here you can see in your testing data we don't know the class level. Okay, so if I want to know કે particular data માટે જે છે એ class level શું હશે, so I am providing the testing data to my model, and in back give me the answer. Okay, for this data the answer is yes. For this data answer is no. So it automatically learn. Okay, it automatically learn. How learn? It's, we are providing the different training data, and those training data, for that we are using the learning model. In the learning model we have a different type of the algorithms are there, and it generate one model with the training data. Okay, so whenever we are providing a testing data, it find the answer in the model, and in back give you the answer. Okay, so this is the general approach of the classification model. So in classification, we have two types of the data. One is the training data and one is the testing data. In the training data, we have a supervised type of the approach. In testing data, we don't know the class level, or you can say we want to find the class labels. Okay, so those data are known as the testing data. So how to generate a classification model or the classification process? It is a two-step process. In the first step, we are generating the model using the training data. Okay, means the first step, first we are providing training data to our classification model. Now, what is the classification model? It is the different types of uh, different types of your mathematical steps. Okay, if you are using the decision tree, then the mathematical steps are different. If you are using the tree-based classification, the mathematical steps are different. Okay, so all are the different types of the mathematical steps. We are providing a training data to develop the model using the mathematical steps. Okay, so this is the one first process. You need to generate a model construction. Then we are using the model to find the testing data answer. Okay, to find the testing data answer. Okay, so then we are providing a testing data to our classification model to find the answer. We don't know the answer. Here you can see we have a question mark in our class label. Okay, so if you want to find the answer for that, then we are providing those testing data to our model, and in back it provide you the answer. Okay, so this is the model construction process, and must be your training data and the testing data must be different. Okay, તમારા જે પણ training data છે અને testing data છે, it must be different, because if both the data are the same, then you cannot perform the validation. Okay, if you want to check this model is works properly or not. Okay, so at that time your both the data set must be different. Otherwise, if your both the data set are the same, then you will get the 100% accuracy. Okay, but so for that our data must be different. Your training data and testing data must be different, so you can find the accuracy. Okay, means accuracy means અહીંયા જે છે તમને ક્વેશ્ચન માર્ક દેખાય છે તો તમારું મોડલ જે છે આ કેટલા ક્વેશ્ચન માર્ક જે છે ફાઇન્ડ કરી શકે તો those are known as the accuracy. Okay, so for that we must be your training data and testing data must be different. Okay, so this is the classification process. It is the two-step process. In the first we are generating the model, okay, or constructing the model. Second step we are generating the or we are finding the accuracy. Okay, so this is the two-step process. I hope now all of you are clear what is the classification and how it's work. In classification, we have two types of the data. One is the training data and one is the testing data. And it is the supervised type of learning approach. So here you can see we are providing the different training data. I am constructing the model, okay, for find the a very good resume. Okay, I have a particular in a company or any company. If you have different types of the post, and for the different types of the post, you have 3,000, 5,000 applications are there. Then how to perform the scrutinization on it? Yeah, obviously you will not check one by one. It's not possible. So for that you can develop one classification model. Previously employees જે પણ તમારા પ્રીવિયસલી જેટલા એમ્પ્લોયઝ હશે એ લોકોની તમારી પાસે એપ્લિકેશન્સ પડી હશે સો આઈ એમ યુઝિંગ ધોઝ એપ્લિકેશન એઝ અ માય ટ્રેનિંગ ડેટા and based on the applications data I know કે કયા એમ્પ્લોયીઝ ને જે છે મેં હાયર કર્યા છે અને કયા એમ્પ્લોયીઝ ને જે છે મેં હાયર નથી કર્યા ઓકે સો based on that I have uh, uh, training data so I am providing those training data to my classification model. Okay, and I am developing one classifier or you can say I am developing one classification model. Okay, so જ્યારે પણ હું પોસ્ટ માટે જે છે એ ટ્રેનિંગ ડેટા સોરી પોસ્ટિંગ માટે જે છે હું રિઝ્યુમ મંગાવીશ આઈ એમ ડિવાઇડિંગ ધોઝ રિઝ્યુમ ઇન્ટુ ધ ડિફરન્ટ એટ્રીબ્યુટ્સ and I will find that okay this candidate is suitable or not. Okay, this candidate is suitable for this post or not. So it's automatically perform the scrutinization on the 2 3,000 5,000 application and after performing the sorting operation I will get the okay 1 minute. Okay, now my voice is clear. Hello. Okay, now my voice is clear? Okay, let me just rejoin the meeting. my voice is clear? Hello, hello. Now my voice is clear or not? Hello. Now my voice is clear. Okay. So, if you have in your company, if you have a you post and for that particular post you have 3,000, obviously it is not hello now. Hello, hello, now it's clear. Hello, hello, now am I or not? Hello, now am I clear? No, my internet connection is good. Okay, it's okay. Yes. Okay. So if in your company you have a 2 to 3 post, and for the particular post, no, it's okay. Okay. So if in your company, if you have a 2 to 3 post, and for the 2 to 3 post you have 3,000, 5,000 applications are there. Okay, now am I clear? Hello? Hello? Now am I clear or not?
ચાલો બાળકો, સાહેબ નથી તો આજે રજા.
Hello, now am I clear?
Hello, sir.
Yes,
હલો સર.
yes, Deep.
સર આજે તો સર આજે તો આ બંધ હતું ને સેટરડે સુધી અમને તો ખબર જ નથી સર લેબ છે એમ.
કેમ? આજે શું બંધ હતું?
ઓફિશિયલ ગ્રુપમાં એચઓડી સર નો મેસેજ તો આવ્યો હોય DMIR સબ્જેક્ટ ઇઝ સસ્પેન્ડ એવું લખ્યું હોય સેટરડે સુધી બંધ છે એમ સર.
મને આવ્યો નથી મેસેજ એવો.
હા સર બીજાને પૂછો જો
સર
ગમે
આવેલો
એને.
છે ગ્રુપમાં મેસેજ આવો.
કોણે તમને મેસેજ કર્યો છે?
કૃણા સરે ઓફિશિયલ ગ્રુપમાં જ લખે છે.
ચેટ બોક્સ ની અંદર તમે ફોરવર્ડ કરી શકશો?
હા સર કરું કરું.
હું તમારા ગ્રુપમાં ખબર નથી. ઓકે, મને જે છે આ કઈ મેસેજ આવ્યો નથી. ઓકે, ઇટ્સ ઓકે. Okay, then we will continue in the next. Then okay, then we will continue in the next lab.
ઓકે સર.
તમારા CC કોણ છે?
સબમિટ કાર્ય સર.
હેલો. ઓકે, ઓકે. Okay. Okay, now you may leave the meeting. Okay, now you may leave the meeting.